Well, how do you think Greedy Williams is coming along?
I think he's coming along fine. I think he showed everybody that he will tackle. I'm sure that's the main thing everybody wants to see. So even watching some of his LSU tape, for me, if I see a guy do it once, then I believe he can do it all the time. So that was good to see him, make some key tackles for us.
The touchdown the other night, obviously it's a learning moment for him, but as a coach, what do you tell him? Also, what do you tell Sheldrick in that instance too?
Well, I mean, it's always on the player, but at the same time, we can improve our communication, just making sure everybody gets the call. Because what happens, if it's a deep ball and the corners are running back kind of late, a lot of times they don't get back into the huddle. So, again, it's his responsibility, but at the same time, I think as a defense and as a secondary, we have to make sure that we can communicate those things, too, to make sure everybody knows what the next call is.
When you look at Greedy's, just his physical traits, long arms, taller, and compare that to Denzel, is it possible his ceiling could be higher than Denzel's?
I just think good players are good players. I don't think you can put a size on it. You look at Darrell Green compared to Mike Haynes. I mean, both guys are Hall of Famers. So I just think just based off of each guy's skill level, it just depends on what they're getting out of their size and their skill set.
What is that, having those two different body types, though, do for you? Have a smaller, kind of faster guy in Denzel and have kind of a longer guy on the other side in Greedy. Well, I mean, what can that do for you?
I'll take the best player. Yeah. Based off of size. Yeah, everybody's going to want longer guys and length, but at the same time, you just want the best football player. And we're pretty fortunate to have two guys that are good football players.
Denzel, you were here last year.
Yes.
Pretty much knew Denzel was going to be a starting corner from day one. Does that thought cross your mind about Greedy?
I think the situations are a little different. I just think this staff, we want him to maybe have to earn it versus with Denzel last year. He kind of proved early that he belonged, and I think with Greedy just kind of bringing him along a little slower. But at some point, again, he's a good football player, and he's going to help our team.
By circumstances being different, I mean, you got more players back there this year than you did a year ago. Is that kind of what you
Yeah, that always helps, yes, yes.
There was no Denzel a year ago.
That's right, that's right.
With Greedy, I mean, you talked about the tackling early, and I know you said you saw it on film, but was it nice to see him not be afraid to do that? And we've seen it in practice, we saw it again in the game, that he'll come up to the line and stick his nose in there.
No question. I mean, it's hard in practice because you don't get a lot of live reps. So it's nice to see in a live setting, because all you want to see is a guy willing, because we call guys, is he a willing tackler? So I think he proved that he's willing, so he'll continue to get better and better.
What do you think it was that was getting, like, he had that reputation with the tackling thing. What do you think it was with him that was maybe getting in the way, or was that just a myth, do you think?
Well, obviously on some of his college tape, there were times that he didn't tackle, and I just think maybe some people that evaluated him didn't want to let that go. For me, I guess I looked the other way. I've seen him tackle on tape, so to me, I just felt like we just got to get him to do it on a consistent basis. So hopefully this is a good start for him.
Was there anything getting in the way of that, do you think, for him in particular?
I don't think so. I think tackling is a mindset. So I think that's something that I know he wanted to prove, and he continues to want to prove that that's not a weakness in his game.
During the pre-draft, did you interview him at the combine?
Oh, yeah.
So you had to ask him, why wouldn't you tackle? There had to be an answer. It's not that he couldn't, it's that he wouldn't.
Actually, I didn't. Actually, we talked about, hey, look, this is what the word is. But for me, I've seen you tackle in terms of what I've told him, and if we draft you, I expect you to do that on a consistent basis.
With Denzel, I know he hasn't been out there all the time, but he's been out there. Where have you seen a jump for him in year two from where he was last year?
Confidence. Anytime you play a young guy, I mean, he's a young guy. He was a rookie last year, so I think you see more confidence. He understands what to expect now in our league and how Sundays are. So I do sense more confidence.
If you guys as a staff decided to put Greedy out there with Denzel, would there be concern that the other teams would just go with Greedy because they know what Denzel can do and that he's a rookie and that might be a steep learning curve for him?
Well, for him, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because that'll, create opportunities for him, and obviously, when and if that time comes, I think it'll be good for him to experience that.
When it comes to the regular season, I'm sure you guys feel your best 3 cornerbacks will be on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, who are the contenders for that nickel spot?
Well, you have
Brady's
TJ.
one of the 2,
Right.
Or one of the 3. Is everyone else trying to be the nickel?
Oh yeah, I mean you have Mitchell, who Mitchell is mainly an outside guy. Then you have TJ Carey, who can play inside. Phillip Gaines, that can play inside and outside. And right now we're repping Murray inside, even though he's a safety, but he's been getting reps inside at nickel. So we have a handful of guys that we're going to continue to evaluate and continue to go through the process and see where we are week
Did
1.
Mitchell do it last year before he won that starting job?
Yeah, but he just played outside.
Oh,
Yeah, he played outside. He never played inside.
Is he
Yeah.
getting inside reps?
No. He's strictly outside.
With TJ, you brought him up being able to play inside and outside. I mean, how much did that versatility help you last year, especially when you guys started dealing with injuries?
Oh, big time, because you want to make sure you have guys that are versatile, because in this league you're going to have injuries, things are going to happen. So the more guys that are versatile, that really helps to be able to adjust when those situations occur.
Would you think about using Greedy or Denzel in the slot?
No, not at this stage of it. No, we're going to probably just keep those guys outside.
So then I see the problem there. If Mitchell and Greedy are 2 of your best 3, you don't have a nickel. So one of those guys.
Well, you still have Carey, you still have,
Yeah, but I mean, one of those 2
Yeah.
doesn't get on the field, right? I mean, it's
Because sometimes guys are better playing outside than inside. To me, just my experience, you just can't say, hey, we're going to move this guy inside.
right.
Hey, coach, I don't like playing inside. That's not really one of my strengths. So those guys that can play inside and outside, those guys are really kind of unique to be able to do both, because all outside guys aren't really comfortable playing inside.
And Greedy has no experience. Has he?
No.
Coach, dating back to the first preseason game, what were you most impressed with the group, and what's one thing you think the guys should really work on?
To be honest with you, the tackling part of it, I thought they tackled pretty well, and I was happy with the backups. Robert Jackson and Dean and Gaines, some of the guys that are backups in that particular game. I thought all those guys stepped in and did a pretty decent job.
So there's not a play in that game that strikes out to me of Greedy tackling, but obviously you saw it. Was there one particular play in that game that you referred to earlier when you said we saw Greedy tackling? There's no question about that.
Yeah, no, I think all the tackling opportunities in the passing game and the running game, I thought he did a good job.
In the game?
Yes, in the game, yes.
Donnie Lewis is back on the field, finally after that injury. I mean, just sort of what have you seen from him now that you're kind of getting running through some normal stuff?
He missed a lot of time because of his injuries and just trying to get healthy. So he really was behind to a certain degree. So he's just trying to, again, just get comfortable with the techniques within all the schemes that we're playing. And it's going to take him some time, though, but you do see a skill set and you do see some things that he's capable of doing.
And when we talked to Joe Witt last week, he said Charles Woodson and Mike Haynes were his 2 top corners of all time. I'm just curious who your top guys are.
I would probably go Deion Sanders and probably Mike Haynes.